In. Since you can see Oriken and friends are with Arja, the force must recognize you. You can't be bad.
He's got a little sword.
You are good, Nora. Oriken is not afraid. Did you say you have questions for Oriken?
Well, it doesn't matter. My name is Jazzy. I'm a researcher, as you can see. I don't care what you came here for, but don't get in my way of research.
What's there to be researched in the steep caves?
You must have noticed the huge ruin machine out there, right? That is actually a ruined golem, made in the ancient realm of Kanuya. In the local lexicon of the Kanuya, the name might possibly have been something like mechanical warden. Wait, what is this? Isn't this just a normal chaos core? Nonsense, that's no ordinary chaos core, but the core of the ruined god prototype found in Storm Terror's lair. See the marks left by the great Wolf King of the North? This is a unique treasure, alright, and no mistake.
Eh? Then isn't this the one we saw at Storm Terror's lair? Didn't Dane take it?
Okay, so continuing on here, we're gonna sing, turn into a ball or something. Music of the Forest. I believe that's for getting every little mushroom song. Essentially be a song gatherer. Okay, so with this, I can now go through all of Sumeru with no problems. So I can go grab all the leftover dendros I need to get. So aren't you supposed to be turning? Oh, you hit it? Not what I thought would happen.
Wow, no kidding! It really started spinning like a ball!
And there's our mysterious cave entrance.
Orikan remembers this cave.
Did you make this film out of Orikan?
Orikan doesn't remember, but Nora must be protected. This much Orikan knows. Well, we've no clue why this place was sealed by the Arana, but this should be the entrance to the secret base. Let's call those two over.
I knew this was the place. Our secret base should be this way. How did you guys find it?
Orikan did a good job.
Either way, since you found the entrance to the cave, let's go in. We might just find the device next.
It's pretty big inside. Don't get scared now.
I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. Oh, whoa, hold on. Hey, wait a minute. Who's in there? You're not meant to be in my teapot. It'd be funny if I just get a notification that someone just left my teapot. I mean, someone was in there earlier today. I don't know why. Ah, crap, it's another ruin thing. Or maybe we don't need to get those ruins? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Can I, wait, dig. Wait, stop. I wanna make things difficult. I guess I gotta be down here then. Wait, now I gotta be up higher? What do you want from me?
By royal decree.
Why do you keep saying lower and higher? I don't understand. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, there.
Wow, this place is really huge. You were a pretty impressive kid, huh, Roijin?
Not bad, eh? But it's much smaller than I remember.
That's because you've grown up.
More than grown up. I'm an old man now. But this place really hasn't changed at all. It's like time stood still here. Even the air smells the same. A single whiff brings you back so many memories.
Let's not waste time. Do you remember what the device is?
Patience, youngster. Let's take a look around first.
One thing's been bugging Paimon since we first walked in. What is the huge machine part? Oh, Articon knows. This was moved here from the giant Iron Mountain. Giant Iron Mountain? You mean it was taken from the ruin golem from before?
You noticed it too. Judging from the pattern, such parts should belong to the ruin golem, though. I don't know why it was arranged in this fashion. Perhaps you really do have some academic talent. Would you like me to recommend you to studying in the academy once our project comes to a close? You'd sure make a lot of friends there.
That's not what this was about. But thanks anyway. But a child shouldn't have been able to move anything this big. So who piled it up here in this way?
Maybe it was a forest spirit. No, just kidding. I can't remember.
Articon knows. Articon moved it. How did you move something this big? Articon can move it. Articon very strong.
I remember two groups of kids running around this big guy and play fighting.
So who won in the end?
Me, of course. I've never lost. Our group's stronghold should be up ahead. Oh, I remember now. I think I buried something over there. I'll take you.
Come on, Paimon wants to see what we've got. It's just a booklet.
Ooh, this is the good stuff. This was our adventure handbook back in the day.
Adventure handbook?
Don't you guys know about the adventure handbooks? I thought you were adventurers from abroad, based on how you look and the fact that you were looking for treasure or something.
Yes, I did in fact get an adventure handbook.
Right. Many adventurers write them. It's like an adventure journal, to record their experience, plans, and even the clues to the treasure locations. As you guys know, my grandfather was a great adventurer, though I didn't understand a lick of what he wrote into his adventure journal. Still, I grew up wanting to be an adventurer, so I made my own imitation adventure handbook. You could say that's where I got my start.
I know how important this is to you, but it won't help us find the thing we're looking for.
Now, not so fast. Didn't I tell you I planned to find the device? What happened then is recorded in this adventure handbook. Let me see. I remember that the two of us... Wait a moment. Why are there three people in that drawing? Has my memory already gone that bad? Or is it because my eyes can't see well anymore?
Do you need me to lend you my glasses? I have the latest model, as produced by the Academia.
Sir Researcher, are you really that... Forget it. Let me take a closer look. I'm pretty sure the device has been buried right here by yours truly.
Great. So we just had to search this cave. Is what I would say if this place wasn't so big.
There's no need for that. The location of the device is recorded here. It should be...
Yes, this is indeed the device.
See? I didn't lie to you guys.
Yay, now we can scuttle right back and open the giant robot, right? Paimon's getting excited already.
Alas, this is just a fragment. There's no way we will open the ruin golem without a complete device. I can fix it if it's not been completely destroyed, but we'll have to find some way to recover the remaining pieces.
As for these remaining fragments...
Oh, don't be so anxious. The device was split into 3 parts. But why would Grandpa put them in 3 different locations? You know what? This would be a very exciting story, if only I remembered more of it.
3 different places. So are the location of the fragments recorded here?
Yes, that's right. The locations of the buried device fragments are all recorded in the handbook. We must have found the fragments buried back here from whenever it was at first.
In that case, let's go find the remaining 2 fragments using this. We're the best at finding things, aren't we, Lumine?
We're pretty good at finding things, but as for people...
Yeah, Paimon knows what you mean. It's alright though, we're sure we find him.
That's what I said anyway, but
But
I can't understand these writings.
how can that be? Didn't you write your notes yourself?
Oh well, this is actually a record of the adventure that the 2, when we were the 3 of us, undertook. I can't remember what this 3rd person was, but I certainly haven't forgotten that old man. If you want to know the locations of the remaining devices, you should go look for him. The old man should still be kicking even now, and if he is, he definitely still is in the village. He did say he would live out the rest of his days there after all.
The old man you're talking about.
Amariha, maybe?
Oh, you know that old fellow. Well, that makes things easier. Take this handbook and show it to him. He should understand.
You aren't gonna come with us?
I don't want to meet that old fossil. If you figured out where the fragments are buried, go look for them yourself. I would like to go with you, but my old bones aren't up to the task anymore. I wanted to be a great adventurer like my grandfather back when I was a young boy. If it hadn't been for that guy... Well, stories are, in the end, more important than the adventure itself. So if you collect any stories, please remember to bring them back to me. I can give you guys this device fragment as a reward. How about this? It's a good deal, yeah?
You have a deal. Well, it looks like I won't be of much help in the endeavor, so I might as well wait here for you. If there are parts here to study, I'm not going to pass up the chance to do that. I'm counting on you two to bring the fragments back as quickly as you can. Things will get dicey for me if I miss the deadline. Okay. I don't know why I'm zoomed in so close, like, holy lord.
Those guys are still doing that raid.
When it comes to raids, the boys will always be playing. Man, why you gotta be speciesist, Paimon?
Ah, we meet again, friends of Rana. Is she not with you? I wonder what's taking her so long to patrol the woods this time. Still, this must be a special occasion for you to come see me.
Well, yeah, it's for...
So you went to the secret base. What do you think? Pretty impressive, isn't it? Wilton is here and Vilma still doesn't want to see me. That fellow gets more stubborn the older he gets. That's how he is, though. It's almost been 10 years since I last saw him. And that was when I had some business in Port Ormus. I moved to here, he's still himself.
That's an odd relationship you have between you.
So why doesn't Roigen want to see you?
It's a long story. You wouldn't mind hearing an old man prattle on, would you?
I'm quite curious, actually.
Yes, Paimon wants to know too.
Back when we were kids, Roigen lived in Vilma for a while because of his grandfather. As a kid from bustling Port Ormus with a legendary adventurer for his grandfather, Roigen quickly drew the attention of the other kids. I was one of those kids who was fascinated by the stories he heard from his grandfather. Together we built a secret base in a cave and dressed ourselves up as warriors and heroes with branches and flowers. To us children, the base was another world, where we went through countless imaginary adventures. Those old times seem like a dream now.
Roigen also mentioned that the base once played host to loads of kids. So what happened?
All kids grow up eventually.
Yeah, kids do have short attention spans in any case. Be it legends or adventures, these are just some of their many passing interests. By the time we realized the truth, Roigen and I were the only ones left in the base. No, make that 3, actually.
Ryoijin also mentioned that there were 3 of you, but he can't recall the third person anymore.
I'm not sure either. It's been so long and we're both old now. Who could it have been?
An Arana, perhaps?
These are running again? Oh, that sounds like a make-believe worthy of children. If I have left Vima with him, I probably still believe in all that.
With him, you say? So why did Ryoijin leave then?
For his adventures, of course. That guy's been stubborn ever since we were kids. We'd vowed to become the greatest adventurers in the world, just like his legendary grandfather. But neither of us had the knack for being one. After my initial enthusiasm had worn off, I found I had far more important things to do. So in the end, he was the last one left. That's why we're like this now. The way he sees it, I was more of an adventurer, yet I gave up before he did. Stubbornness. That's all it is. It was also thanks to Ryoijin's stubbornness that he wound up being the best antique dealer in Port Ormus. Well, that's it for the story. You want to know where to find the 2 fragments, right? Yeah, it's going to take a while to mark them out for you, though. My eyesight's gotten quite deplorable in my old age. I'll count this as a commission from him. I use traditional Virma cursive for this, which he should be able to comprehend. He definitely would have been back then anyway. It's done. Just follow the instructions and you'll be alright. To be honest, I never thought that this thing would still have its uses after all these years. Yes. I just found this in the journal too. Give this to Ryoijin when you see him. Maybe this will jog his memory a bit.
Why didn't you say anything back there, Artikon? He's a good Nara. You have nothing to fear. Artikon wasn't afraid. Artikon has heard of things that you talked about earlier, and that's very familiar. Just can't remember them. Artikon was confused, so Artikon didn't say anything.
That's quite a strange problem, Arikon.
Yes, very strange.
This is tiring, but at least we're making progress. Anyway, let's do it. Whatever said and go find the fragments. Then give them to Jazzery. No, it shouldn't be too hard. Oh wait, do I actually have to go? No, I have to... Into that cave, yes. I need to put our little wire back on. This is why I want them to give us another gadget spot. Don't know how it all ends up the same, but... Well, we're not lowering anything without Dendro. Of course. I tell you, I don't like it. I want to use Animo, but you won't let me. Because you're an asshole. Anyway. Why do you always just end up behind the statue? Orange sent an image. Wonder what it's about. Did he get something good in the game? He's just sending an old Destiny 1 picture. Nothing important. Wait, did... Oh, one does them all? I don't believe that.
Propagate!
This track that's playing right now kind of makes me think of a certain track in Final Fantasy 15.
Scatter! Is this an answer from this world?
I was able to do that without attracting the enemies. Do I have to wake that up? I gotta wake it up, don't I?
Looks like there are big robot parts here. Gee. Imagine what happened if Jazzery saw them, eh? He'd whip his camera out again, and that'll be the last we'd hear of him for a while. Ariane claims to have moved the components back there, but that can't be true, right? Of course it is. Of course it is true. Articon doesn't deceive Nara.
If I'm not mistaken...
Articon was the one who played it with the kids at the secret base, but Articon remembers nothing about this. Does Arana forget the past too?
The Forest remembers everything.
Articon doesn't know what you're talking about, and Articon can't remember, but it's fun hanging around with little Nara. Paimon hopes you remain happy wherever you go, Aricon.
So I could check around the place, but probably don't really need to. Just to get this out of the way for later. There's a withering zone back there, it seems. Just keep it on, you know you're gonna need it. Only running through here to see if anything special popped up, and nothing did, so there's no reason to be in here. I may have gone to the wrong place. No, this is right. Find the entrance? What are you talking about? Follow the path? What are you on? Is this not where I need to be? I think I've asked it before, but do other people who aren't us get to use these things? Probably not. Usually not how these things go. Marana.
It's Marana. Please protect Arikon Narumin.
We'll protect you. No need to be afraid of Marana, Arikon. If Omnid is right, we'll mean the fragment of the armature device should be inside. Let's neutralize the withering first.
Didn't I do that, though? I did. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on, I can go back and aggro them. I'm trying to just do this fast without wasting time here. Oh no, you decided to follow and be an asshole. It's not gonna make things easier for me. This time I'm gonna try to just fly by the wall here. If it doesn't work, then I just have to fight, plain and simple. That's the last fragment. Yes. Now we get out of here. And finish this quest off, I believe. So we have to go back into the cave. So we finish this off, then we go to Ararana. Yeah, I think if I finish Ararana tonight, I think I'll stop and just edit all that stuff. Possibly. I think I will. So if I possibly get to the end of Ararana tonight, I will definitely stop. And edit that stuff, so that next time I get on here, it's just going to be main story stuff. Well, and then we still have the event to do. And I think the main story will also take quite some time too. Oh, damn it, man. So much to do. And I still have reputation things to do. I missed a week of it, sadly, because of the way I'm playing the game. And I've been missing days of commissions. So once I'm able to do that, you know... But the chance of me getting on here and recording tomorrow isn't really going to happen since, you know, talk and hang out with Zach on Monday, Tuesday he has work, so I can record again on Tuesday, and then decide if on a Wednesday or Thursday I'll be like, no, I'm just gonna act like I'm not on. I shall see. I'll figure it out.
Hey, Ryo-John, we're back.
Met the old man and found the fragments you were looking for,
That
aside, is he as tedious as he has... You know, not that I care.
Seems you do.
What did he tell you? Don't believe anything he said. If I hadn't slipped back into the village that night before I ventured at sea, we could have been the greatest adventurers in history.
You can't change the past.
Come on, I'm just kidding. I'm better suited to dealing in antiques. Even a great adventurer like my grandfather eventually went missing in their adventures. I doubt I would have stood much of a chance. For me, I'm be satisfied as long as there's a story to hear. So what stories have you collected? According to our deal, the device fragments in your hands were meant to be exchanged for stories.
About the fairies and the children.
Fairies in the forest. I've heard similar legends before, but your tale is a particularly interesting one. That's a good story for me. The fragments are yours, as we agreed. Take them to a great researcher. He's been stressing out this entire time while you were out having your fun. I should get back to my shop now. I'll be quite upset if I missed out on a big sale.
Wait a second, we have something else for you. That flower.
He wants you to have this.
A flower? Seriously? At this age? Hold on. I think I remember this.
Have you recalled anything?
Maybe. But then again, maybe not. Anyway, the past should stay in the past. So forget it. But I have a feeling this flower does not belong to me. So please, return it to where it belongs. I can tell that you see things I can't. He seems to have become a bit more fun than before. Do drop by my shop when you get the chance. Until then, farewell.
Where it belongs. The flower is yours, Arikon. This flower is precious. Why give it to Arikon? Because it belongs to you. Arikon doesn't remember this flower, but Arikon likes it. Arikon cherishes this flower. Arikon shall plant it in the ground. We'll see you at the foot of the Great Iron Mountains. Once we get the Iron Giant started, we'll go get the bad guys together. Yes, Arikon wants to fight the bad guys with you. That's a promise, Arikon.
I mean, Arikon does have a little sword.
Thank goodness you're back. Ah, yes, that's right. Okay, thank you so much for your help. I'll take care of the rest. Well, this should do the trick. Pretty good, eh? Why, I bet even in Harvard, the Academy couldn't fix this thing without consulting any information. You're lucky to have me with you. You know, now we can get inside the ruin golem.
I think that's our one.